Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. My name is Manuel, welcoming you back to YouTube Best. Today we have some interesting news from the news desk of APC. After the appeal court ruling, OSHIOMHOLE summons APC NWC meeting. And also, Tinubu expresses displeasure over the move to remove OSHIOMHOLE. Before we get deep into those news, please make sure to click on the subscribe button if you have not done so. Also remember to ring on the notification bell so it will be easier for us to send you new news updates as soon as we make one. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the news. The news headline. After appeal court ruling, OSHIOMHOLE summons the APC NWC meeting. Comrade Adams OSHIOMHOLE have summoned the meeting of the National Working Committee of the APC. OSHIOMHOLE had been affirmed as the APC national chairman by a ruling of an appeal court. A statement from the party says issues that concern the ruling party will be deliberated there. The reinstated national chairman of All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams OSHIOMHOLE, has summoned a meeting of the National Working Committee (NWC) of the ruling party. The meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, March 17 at the party national secretariat by 12 noon. This was revealed in a third statement by the party national publicity secretary, Malam Lanre Isonilu. And his Twitter update says, a meeting of the National Working Committee (NWC) of All Progressive Congress (APC) is scheduled for Tuesday, March 17, 2020 at the party national secretariat by 12 noon. He urges that all members of the National Working Committee (NWC) are expected to attend as it is important. Remember that a court of appeal have stayed the execution order of a high court restraining OSHIOMHOLE from further acting as the party national chairman. OSHIOMHOLE supporters have been celebrating the verdict of the appeal court, which has automatically reinstalled the former Edo State governor as the party national chairman. A video circulating on social media shows supporters of OSHIOMHOLE celebrating the verdict in Abuja. We have a video from Premium Times. See what OSHIOMHOLE have to say about his victory.
My takeaway from today's judgment is that as a democratic organization, we must do everything possible to make peace between the party, to listen to those who are agree, and also to be honest in managing the budget bills. That way, I believe APC in the end will be stronger for it. But I'm very grateful for the ruling. I have confidence in the judiciary. We have said so before, not for the first time. And I believe that I now have the opportunity again to go to my office and continue to work for the good of our great party and for our country, and supporting the president in his effort to manage the economy under very difficult circumstances due to the current price of oil and other challenges that we have. So I'm grateful, and to God be the glory.
On Monday, March 16th, OSHIOMHOLE meets with the Chief of Staff to the President, Malam Abba Kaira, at the Presidential Villa. The embattled APC National Chairman meets with Kaira at the Nigerian seat of power, while President Muhammadu Buhari was away. The APC National Workers Committee has met behind closed doors on Tuesday, March 10th, without OSHIOMHOLE and his loyalties in the committees attending. Recently, the newly sworn-in Imo State Governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, declares his support for OSHIOMHOLE. Speaking to journalists on Friday, March 13th, in Owerri, the state capital, Governor Uzodinma said those calling for OSHIOMHOLE removal will fail. Similarly, members of the APC National Executive Committee from the South-South Zone declared support for OSHIOMHOLE on Sunday, March 15th. The group, led by Deputy Senate President Senator Ovi Omo Agege, met in the Abuja and passed a vote of confidence on the former Edo State governor. In a related development, the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the party, Yekini Nabena, has faulted the endorsement of Gadom by some South-South APC chieftain as the party replacement for OSHIOMHOLE. Speaking to journalists in Abuja on Saturday, March 14th, Nebena, who is from Bayelsa State and a major stakeholder in the party, have said he is not in agreement with the decision. And in other news, Tinubu expresses displeasure over the move to remove OSHIOMHOLE. The All Progressive Congress national leader Senator Bola Tinubu on Sunday expresses displeasure over the move by some party leaders to remove the national chairman of the party, Adams OSHIOMHOLE. Tinubu, in a statement, condemns the present ploy and plot to undermine the APC national chairman. According to him, the chairman was human, therefore had merits as well as flaws, noting that his humanity should not be ground for his dismissal. The chairman has been a tireless campaigner and mobilizer for the party. He has steered the party through difficult elections, and his contribution should not be undervalued now that the bulk of elections are behind us. To do so would be an act of ingratitude. It is no secret that OSHIOMHOLE and Edo Governor Obaseki are in dispute, which is unfortunate. According to him, the party have moved through proper procedures within its organs to hopefully resolve this spat. All party members know that such decisions are part and parcel of internal party governance. Yes, they shunned the agreed party reconciliation mechanism and resort to other means to oust him, Tinubu said. He said that the self-help attempts were unwarranted, noting that the attempt reveals more about the perpetrators than they do about the chairman. Tinubu noted that the plotters launched their attack solely because they perceived the chairman as an obstacle to their 2023 ambition. He said that they went to court knowing fully well that the party constitution prohibits such action, noting that they had not exhausted all internal disciplinary pressures. Those engaged in this maneuver see themselves as clever or cunning. They do so because they only understand the mean craft of political intrigue. They have yet to understand the value and long-term unity of democratic government, and that is why they embark on the strangest of quests. They would rather dismantle and weaken the institutional core of their party just to gain control of that weakened or defied in order to pilfer the party nomination, which they crave, he said. Tinubu said that he and many others have expected sweat, tears, toil, and sleepless nights to build the party, and their personal sacrifices were not insignificant. He noted that the party was not simply built as a vehicle for personal ambition, but built to bring progress, governance to the nation. To be an APC member means more than merely carrying a membership card. It means to believe in a set of ideas and principles geared to our highest purpose as a party and nation. In a broader context, those afflicted with the 2023 virus do a grave disservice to President Muhammadu Buhari and his administration. They should be trying their best to help the president instead of seeing him as the present leader and commander-in-chief who would soon exit the post. How can they be more committed to helping him realize his mandate when the fullest of their gaze is affixed to seize this very mandate of themselves, he said. Tinubu said that the president would face with many challenges and fighting hard on security to keep the population safe. He noted that Buhari was also pushing for economic reform that will urge further sustainable growth. Tinubu added that the president's disdain for corruption remained unwavering, and his efforts to contain the corona crisis could be seen. We must rally around Buhari instead of everyone saying that they are working for the party and nation but going their separate ways based on their selfish designs. We must help him build a stronger nation, consensus on policies, and will ensure safety and bring greater prosperity. If need be, we must offer ideas and suggestions, not to move policies and progress forward. This is the time for governance. It is not the moment to bring the politics of 2023 into 2020 because in due course 2023 shall come and nothing can prevent it, he said. That is it on our news today. What do you think? For me, I think the approval of his commencement by the appeal court has nothing to do with OSHIOMHOLE's resumption as the APC party chairman, especially if the president's hand is on his removal. But anyway, his fate will decide, because if the party heads, especially the governors, decides on this, OSHIOMHOLE is not coming back to lead people who don't support him. He's not coming back to lead people who, especially the majorities, who are not following his attempt, who don't even care about his efforts. Yes, OSHIOMHOLE have tried very well for the party. He moved a lot for the party, talking about mobilization and so on. He tried a lot, especially for Buhari. He tried so well. But right now, I don't think the party needs him anymore. Not because he did anything wrong, because the informations they are bringing forth to the court that he is high-handedness and this and that, I don't think those are the valid fault they discovered. I don't think there's any much strong hold these guys can hold on to say they don't need OSHIOMHOLE anymore. Who is not high-handed in the political environment? I think they don't need OSHIOMHOLE anymore. Again, I will ask, is OSHIOMHOLE actually coming back to APC as the party chairman? What is his fate? What do you think? Drop your view in the comment section below. Remember to like, remember to share. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Manuel signing out from YouTube Best.